الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء الحسنى.
الحمد لله نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإنك لعلى خلق عظيم فستبصر ويبصرون بأيكم المفتون. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم وخالق الناس بخلق حسن رواه الترمذي. أو كما قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني علما رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا رب زدني عملا. My dear respected elders, brothers and sisters who are listening to my speech, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I started the hadith of Mu'adh ibn Jabal radiyallahu ta'ala anhu and Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. The first part of the hadith was Ittaqillah haythuma kunta. Fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wherever you are. I explained that a bit briefly. Then the second part of the hadith is وَأَتْبِ سَيِّئَةَ الْحَسَنَةَ تَمْحُهَا. That whenever you do a sin, replace it with a good deed. And I think so I explained that a bit last week. And I started on وَخَالِقِ النَّاسِ بِخُلُقٍ حَسَنٍ. The deal with people, do your muamalat with people with good akhlaq, good character, good manners. Today I'd like to explain that a bit. Remember, the ahadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the ayats we quote, and when we do a talk, a speech, the first mukhatab, the first audience is myself. So first we speak to ourselves and make sure we try ourselves to rectify. Then our khitab and speeches for the audience too. So is rectifying each other and trying our best to be on the right path. The only being is perfect is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then after that his own students, the Sahaba Ikram ridwanullah ajmain. So no one is perfect, but we can try our best. And by not explaining everything, that's not even right too. So we are trying to make sure we rectify ourselves. Whenever we sit in a speech or give a speech, our intention should be that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give me tawfiq and ability to act on what I say, what I hear. Then that will be beneficial. So I'd like to say some hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam today. That Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu say, قال كان رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أحسن الناس خلقا. That Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam had the best akhlaq from all the humanity. So if we try to adopt the akhlaq and the manners of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in our life, adopt the manners and the akhlaq and the characteristics and the character of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in our life, then we will get close to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the first benefit of that will be that on the day of judgment we will be close by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. I said that Abu Dharr radiyallahu ta'ala anhu says that once Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said to us that if you want to be close to me on the day of judgment, have muhabbat and love with me. Muhabbat and love with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that we adopt the sunnahs of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And one of the greatest sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that he had the best of akhlaq. Best. Quran says, وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. You are on the peak of akhlaq. Indicated all the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam which has passed away. They had one special. They are the peak of one. All of the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, akhlaq has been mujtami and collected in Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. This is what Mufassirin says. وَإِنَّكَ لَعَلَىٰ خُلُقٍ عَظِيمٍ. I'll give you an example. Hadith of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam out to you. وَعَنُ قَالَ بَا مَسِسْتُ دِيبَاجًا وَلَا حَرِيرًا أَلْيَنَ مِنْ كَفِّ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ صلى الله عليه وسلم. Anas ibn Malik radiallahu ta'ala says that whenever I touch the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, his hands are anyway, I never have touched anything softer than the hands or the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Dibajin wala, even silk, softer than silk, the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Wala shamamtu rahiyatan qattu atyaba min rahiyati Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And I've sniffed a lot of what? Fragrance. But the fragrance which came out from the body of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the sweat, that was even better than any kind of fragrance I smelled. यानी इत्तर मैंने बहुत ज्यादा इत्तर को सूंघा है, लेकिन जो रसूलुल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम की पसीना का जो खुशबू था उस जैसे मैंने कभी नहीं सूंघा. कौन कहते हैं? हजरत अनस बिन मालिक रज़ियल्लाहु ताला. वलक़द खदिमतु रसूलल्लाह सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम 10 सनीना फमा क़ाल ली क़त्तु उफ़्फ़िन वला क़ाल लिशैइन فعلت لما فعلت ولا لشيء لم أفعل ألا فعلت كذا متفق عليه. Before I explain this part, understand this, that Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anha mother Rumaysa, she was the khala of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. One day when Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam migrated to Madinatul Munawwara, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to Abu Talha, who is the stepfather of Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, that I need a khadim, a person that can do my khidmat. He spoke to his wife and Rumaysa said, take my son. Now he is the cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is only 10 years old. How old? 10 years old. He made khidmat for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for 10 years until Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam departed from this world. He says that never ever in the 10 years I've done khidmat for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, فَمَا قَالَ لِي قَطُّ أُفْ. Never Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, oh, uff, you done something wrong. I've done something, never Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, why do you do it? If I've not done anything, never Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, why haven't you done it? Never told me off in 10 years. This is the akhlaq of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam towards a 10 years old. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is what we are ordered to follow. لَقَدْ كَانَ لَكُمْ فِي رَسُولِ اللَّهِ أُسْوَةٌ حَسَنَةٌ لِمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو اللَّهَ. So in that 10 years, Nabi never told him off. It says in Tariq, once Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala a message, go and give this message to so and so. He's a young kid, 10, 11 years old, whatever age he was at that time. On the way he was going, there was a play going on. At the play at that time, they used to play what your archer, yeah, bow and arrows, anything like the spears that you hit, or they used to do kabaddi, what you call, wrestling. So he was going on the way, and he seen the play, and he stopped there, and he started watching it. Now he's a kid, and he forgot that Rasulullah had given him a message. After a while, he says, someone came behind me and held me by the shoulder. He said, Anas, how are you? And I looked back and said, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. I forgot that I had to go on a message. I went on the message. But Rasulullah did not tell me off. Did not tell me off. So this is the tarbiyyat Rasulullah gives children. Alright? This is the akhlaq of Rasulullah. Next hadith. I'm just quoting the hadiths so I can cover a lot of hadiths so you can have some knowledge of the akhlaq of Rasulullah. وعن نواس بن سمعان قال سألت رسول الله عن البر والإثم فقال البر حسن الخلق والإثم ما حاك في صدرك وكرهت أن يطلع عليه الناس. رواه Muslim. Nawas ibn Sam'an radiallahu ta'ala says that I asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what is good deed, what is a sin? Neki kya hai, guna kya hai? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, al-birru husnul khuluq. Good deed is good akhlaq, good manners. This is after Iman. You have to have the main thing, the faraiz there, intact. Then if you want to cycle it, clean it, shine our Iman, then we have to have good akhlaq. وَالْإِثْمُ مَا حَاكَ فِي صَدْرِكَ وَكَرِهْتَ أَنْ يَطَّلِعَ عَلَيْهِ النَّاسِ. Rasulullah said, sin is that whatever you do that sin, you feel in your heart, and you don't want anyone to know about it. If you do such a thing, that is indicated that is a sin. وعن عبد الله بن عمرو بن عاص رضي الله تعالى عنه قال لم يكن رسول الله فاحشا ولا متفحشا وكان يقول إن من خياركم أحسنكم أخلاقا. Abdullah ibn Amr ibn As radiallahu ta'ala says that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam never talked rude. Never talked rude. Not meaningly and not unmeaningly. And he said, وَكَانَ يَقُولُ إِنَّ مِنْ خِيَارِكُمْ أَحْسَنَكُمْ أَخْلَاقًا. The best of you is the whoever has the best akhlaq. وَنَبِي الدَّرْدَاء رضي الله تعالى عنه أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال ما من شيء أثقل في ميزان العبد المؤمن يوم القيامة من حسن الخلق وإن الله يبغض الفاحش البذيء. رواه الترمذي. Abu Darda says that on the day of judgment, when the amal will be weighed, وَنَضَعُ الْمَوَازِينَ الْقِسْطَ لِيَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ فَلَا تُظْلَمُ نَفْسٌ شَيْئًا. And our amal will be put in the mizan, in the scale. The most weighingful amal after iman will be good akhlaq. Good akhlaq. This is what Rasulullah says something. وَنَبِي هُرَيْرَةَ رضي الله تعالى عنه قال سئل رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم عن أكثر ما يدخل الناس الجنة قال تقوى الله وحسن الخلق وسئل عن أكثر ما يدخل الناس النار قال الفم والفرج. Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala says that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was asked, what will make people enter, the best thing will make people to Jannah? Rasulullah says, taqwa Allah, fear from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, iman and faraiz. Then the next thing, wa husnul khuluq, good akhlaq, good manners. And majority of people who will go to Jahannam is two reasons. Al-famu wal-farj. Tongue, mouth. When we do ghibat, we swear, we lie, we break our promises, we talk rude, we have no akhlaq, the way we talk to elders, youngsters, anyone. And the other thing is our private parts. Two reasons people are entered Jahannam, because of their mouth and their private parts. وعنه قال قال رسول الله أكمل المؤمنين إيمانا أحسنهم خلقا وخياركم خياركم لنسائهم. In this hadith, Rasulullah said, the complete iman, the complete mu'min is that person who has good akhlaq. Good akhlaq. So we learn that if we want our iman to be complete, that we have good akhlaq. And the first audience of our iman is who? Rasulullah said, وَخِيَارُكُمْ خِيَارُكُمْ لِنِسَائِهِمْ. The best of you are those who are good for their wives, for their spouse. Now in another hadith says, وَخِيَارُكُمْ وَخِيَارُكُمْ لِأَهْلِي. In another hadith, Rasulullah said, the best of you is those who are best for their family. And then Rasulullah says, I'm the best for my family. Why? This hadith is telling us that your first audience is your family. If they know all about you. When you come to the masjid, when we come to the masjid for 5-10 minutes, we can show good akhlaq. That's needed too. We can have sabr, but the real people who are dealing with us first class is our family. If we treat our family with good akhlaq, our wives, our mothers, our fathers, our children, our aunties, our brothers and sisters, with good akhlaq, good manners, and give them respect, overlook their shortcomings, then you are the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Anyway, there's a lot of hadiths, but I want to conclude it with a few things. If we have good akhlaq, hadith indicated our iman is kamil. If we have good akhlaq, on a day of judgment we will be with Rasulullah sallallahu in Jannat. If we have good akhlaq, we will be loved by our other Muslim fellows too. So there's a reason for having good akhlaq. If we have good akhlaq, even though the zahiran, our apparent looking is not that good, not that nice, but if we have good akhlaq, we will look beautiful. That's what it is. That's what Rasulullah taught us. The good akhlaq. Akhlaq is that we will learn our akhlaq from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The people of Makkah and the kuffar treated Rasulullah sallallahu very bad, but when Rasulullah sallallahu had the chance, he forgave them. How did Rasulullah sallallahu treat his family and his servants and the khadimi? Rasulullah sallallahu treat them with love. If they needed any help in the house, كان في مهنة أهلي. This hadith, when Rasulullah sallallahu used to go at home, some Sahabas went to the wives of Rasulullah sallallahu and they wanted to know what ibadat that Rasulullah sallallahu do at home. So they were thinking he does all his extra nawafils in the house. The wife said to the Sahaba, no, when he comes inside the house, he helps us out in the house. He does jaru. He sweeps the house with us. He even kneads the flour with us. So Rasulullah used to help in the house too. Alright? Help in anything. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala says, once the needle fell. The needle you sew it? And I couldn't see it. So I asked Rasulullah, so I can't see it. Rasulullah says, smiled, and because of the shine of the teeth, I can see the needles. This is how beautiful Rasulullah says. And they could ask Rasulullah anything. Yeah? This is the akhlaq in the house of Rasulullah. Akhlaq, this is nowadays, what do we do? If someone phones us, we should answer the phone straight away. If we cannot answer the phone straight away, when we get the chance, we should phone back. So sometimes people are phoning us and we just put it off and ignore the phone and don't even phone them back. That is wrong. That's not good akhlaq. Mufti Shafi Sahib Rahmatullah Ali is a great saint. He's Mufti Taqi Usmani Sahib, Mufti Rafi Usmani Sahib Damat Barakatum's father. And he wrote books and books. Alright, the main book we read most is Ma'arif al-Quran in 8 volumes. He was Mufti Azam of Pakistan. At that time, phone newly come out in our countries. So he says, if someone phones you, pick up the phone and answer, say, I'm busy now, I'll phone you later on. This is adab. So anyone phones us, the adab of phone, this is what happens nowadays. A lot of people, you phone them, they don't answer the phone. And if they're busy that time, they should phone later on. If they are asleep that time, they should phone later on. This is the adab. Someone comes to knock your door. What did Rasulullah teach? Rasulullah taught the Sahabas, knock the door 3 times. 1, 2, 1, no answer, knock again. 2, no answer, knock again. 3 times, no answer, go back. Now, what is the main thing, the reason? The reason this is that person does not want you to meet you now. Maybe he's not dressed properly, or she's not dressed properly, or the house state is not right, or they're resting or not feeling well. We should not mind, we should go back. This is the adab of Rasulullah, showing us respect and adab. The other adab, the akhlaq is that whenever we want to go to meet someone, we should phone them and say, I want to come to meet you. Is this the right time to meet you? Phone them. Everyone has a phone. Take time from them. The sisters, whenever they want to visit someone's house, they should make an appointment. This is adab respect. The good thing of that is that person knows that you're coming and they're prepared for you to come. Yeah? Sometimes they're not well, sometimes they have to go somewhere. It's good for us too. If I go barge in someone's house just like that, he or she might not be home. And then my time is all wasted. But if I phone them and say I want to come this time, they'll be home then. And they'll say, come this time. It'll be easy for them and easier for ourselves. So the adab, akhlaq. Akhlaq is very necessary. There's the extreme. Some people are just focusing on adab and akhlaq. Say our akhlaq is good. But not on the main for us. That's wrong too. Some people are doing all the ibadat, but they're not focused on the akhlaq. That's wrong too. Look, taqwa Allah wa husnul khulq, Rasulullah said. Taqwa Allah wa husnul khulq. That we need the taqwa and also we need good akhlaq. This is a package deal. Then we are kamil mu'min. Everyone knows good akhlaq. How to say salam to someone with both hands. Look in the eye and say salam to them. And ask each other, how are you feeling, how are you not feeling? Look, how did Rasulullah treat the Sahabas? The Sahabas used to come in the majlis of Rasulullah. And sometimes the kuffar used to help Rasulullah. If Rasulullah never used to see any of them for 1 or 2 days, he used to ask about them. Where is that Sahabi? Where is that person? You know, there was a Yehudi kid, Yehudi Jew. Alright? He used to do khidmat for Rasulullah. Once he didn't come for 1 or 2 days. Rasulullah said there was a kid, a Jew kid that used to do some khidmat for me. I haven't seen him for a while. Sahaba said, they investigated and said, Ya Rasulullah, he is ill and he's home. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam went to the kafir's house, went to the Jew house and visited that kid. And the kid is on his last stages. Alright? Rasulullah says, how are you feeling? Then Rasulullah says to them, Qulu la ilaha illallah. Say la ilaha illallah so I can intercede for you on the day of judgment. The kid looks at his parents, kafirs, both kafir. Shall I say la ilaha illallah? They said, Qul ma qala laka, ma qulta laka Abul Qasim, or kama qala. They said, say exactly what Abul Qasim is saying, embrace Islam. How? Rasulullah visited him a kafir and showed him, akhlaq, and he said, Iman, he said, La ilaha illallah. Rasulullah said, I saved him from what? Jahannam. This is akhlaq of Rasulullah. And we know the akhlaq, alright, and is embedded in us. We know the good akhlaq, but we don't want to act on it. We try our best to have good akhlaq. And there's a lot of examples of good akhlaq of Rasulullah. I run out of time. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillah.
الله لا إله إلا هو له الأسماء